sing a happy song together, and we'll all be a happy family.
Hi, welcome back to the channel. The Grundig is now back in its case, and it's not perfect, but it works. That's the main thing. Okay, so if I just plug it in there, so I've got this adapter so that the end of this will hopefully fit into the tiny compartment that's intended for the mains lead. Right, I expect we'll get copyright problems if I'm not careful, but this is a very old classical music recording, so we'll see. Okay, pilot light comes on. Give it a chance to warm up. Then we got playback. Now, as I said, it's not perfect because I removed those friction plates from each of these, and it's just got the felt there, but it seems to give it a reasonable tape tension. It seems to wind through quite well, but when you press stop, sometimes the reels rolled on. They didn't do that time. Switch to the other track, press playback again. Hopefully it's just a silent bit of the tape. Oh yeah, I'll turn the volume up, it might help. Now this control does the tone, so it's bassier to that end, treblier to that end, and it mutes the speaker if you turn it further. So that's so it can be used with an external amplifier or external speaker. And so we got record and record set button there. The microphone doesn't work, unfortunately, but the record section does. This is a temporary pause. The magic eye thing does work as well, but I don't want to damage this recording because it's a pre-recorded tape. But that's basically it. So we've got it to go, and that's the main thing. And I hope you've enjoyed sharing along with me on this journey. And that's the tape that was on it originally, which has got a lot of late 50s, early 60s kind of pop music on it. That was halfway through, which suggests to me that this machine failed halfway through playing the tape. There's evidence I wasn't the first one into this thing. It had been worked on, presumably before it finally failed. Its problem is it's very much overcomplicated. This simple feature of being able to play the tape either way without having to lift the reels off and move them over, that simple thing meant it's extremely complicated with solenoids and mechanically complicated as well. And it's also got the high speed, which does work, but I haven't got any tapes recorded at that. And I don't really know why it had that, because the standard speed for most people was the 3 3/4 inch per second speed. and it's a normal half track, so it plays the same tapes as the Elizabeth Popular that I worked on recently. And the Elizabeth Popular does exactly the same job, sounds about as good really, and there's a fraction of the complexity of this thing. None of these solenoids everywhere and relays and so on. So I really didn't think I was going to get this to work, so really quite pleased. Okay, well, we'll leave it at that point now, and maybe return to this at some point. I may look at the microphone at some point in the future, but at the moment I'm content with it, having got it to go, and we'll leave it there, and I'll catch you on the next one. So bye for now. Thanks for watching.
Sing a happy song together, fill the air with harmony. Sing a happy song together, that's the song to choose. For pushing away the blues, keep the heartstrings running, there's a good time coming. It will keep on humming a melody. Sing a happy song together, and we'll all be a happy family.